Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Achai Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Achai Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Achai Bracket Yahweh, Bracket Yahweh Shai, Bracket Yahweh, Bracket Yahweh Shai, Bracket Yahweh, Bracket Yahweh Shai, Bahashon Wachaha Kodash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, I'm on location, Vicksburg, Mississippi. Just thought I'd stop by, and on my way out, I realized that I want to see what the city had to offer in the early morning. It's a small town about 40 minutes west of Jackson, Mississippi, okay? But just something that was in my spirit, and I didn't do the lesson yesterday, Salat. But it doesn't play out like that, Esau. That's the name of it. It doesn't play out like that, man. You know, in regards of you ruining the world, but you plan to go on a spaceship and go to another planet, man. All right? Everybody knows that the Earth is basically in a decadent, degrading state. All right? But it's not because of mankind. It's not because of just it's reaching its waning phase, the peak of its waning phase. No, there's a rulership in the form of a counselor, all right, within this planet. There's a rulership in the form of a counselor within this planet, man. All right, and that rulership, all right, is your rulership, Esau Edom. It says in Job 9:24 that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? Okay. If not, then where and who is he? All right. But then it also says, fast forward to Revelation. This is the 18th chapter. All right, I believe it's the 18th chapter. All right, you can always correct me on the comment board. But it says, I will destroy him who destroyed the earth. So wait a minute. In Job 9:24 it says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? But fast forward to Revelation, it says, I will destroy him who destroys the earth. Then when you get into environmentalism, right, then you understand that there has to be regenerative measures, all right, in your rulership. Meaning, when you extract resources, all right, from our earth, from our planet, there has to be measures implemented for those resources to regenerate themselves. All right, when you have something called deforestation, which is like the mass genocide of trees, all right, you have to have regenerative measures, all right, to allow those trees to grow back. And you don't do that. In a lot of ways, in a lot of cases, you don't do that. Okay, sometimes you do, but in a lot of cases, you don't do that. All right, when you pillage the land, when you till the ground, okay, when you do your intensive commercial farming practices, you leave no time for the land to fallow. On top of that, you plant all type of crops throughout all times of the year because you're greedy, but your greed is in the form of a euphemism called capitalism. Really, it's fucking greed. It's fucking greed. Okay? Let me go and walk up out of here. You know? But it doesn't work like that. You can't destroy the earth then leave the earth, man. Now, you're going to get destroyed in the earth, and the Most High is going to leave the earth here. The scripture said heaven and earth abideth forever. All right? So no, the earth is not going to implode or explode, and you fly, you and the elite fly, or no, man. Or after World War III, you come up out of those bunkers, you get to restart civilization. Get the fuck out of here, man. Restart civilization after so many years. No, we gonna pull your ass out them bunkers, man. You know, make your ass work like how a father pulls his son up out of bed, makes him get ready for school. You know, how you pull us out of bed and make us get up and go to work in the morning. You know, but it doesn't work like that, boy. You gotta clean up what you messed up. There's a so-called church song that they, from a group called the Canton Spirituals, a group of singers from Canton, Mississippi. No, I take that back. I don't know what group sang this, but they say, I gotta clean up what I messed up. So you gotta clean up what you messed up, and you messed up the planet. So you're gonna have 1,000 years, not only cleaning up what you messed up, you're gonna be building our kingdom. Because when we were in slavery, it just wasn't some random act. We spent, if you want to start with the Northern Kingdom, we spent the last 500 years building your kingdom. Then we went from building your kingdom to maintaining your fucking kingdom, man. That's why Jake is nothing but workers, for the most part. We're just a nation full of workers. But what does it say in the scriptures? The plowman shall overtake the reaper. The plowman shall overtake the reaper. Shalom, shalom, shalom. You see? You gotta clean up what you messed up. You know? I think it goes, start of my life over again. Yeah. So yeah, but life is gonna start over. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is gonna reset the earth. You're gonna start your life over as a slave. Right now you're a ruler, but you're gonna start your life over as a slave. You see? You're gonna start your life over as a slave, man. Okay? So no, you're gonna have to pick that cotton, pick that watermelon. We're gonna be beating you all types of ways, man. Horse whip, just ripping the flesh out of you, man. You know, Jake was real good with and one. You know, we made everything fancy. You know, we played basketball, we had and one. You know, we just tricked out everything. Imagine we got all type of techniques to swing that whip, but we're not gonna be doing it. Other nations are gonna do it for us. Nonetheless, you're gonna be getting beat, man. You all right? See, you projected yourself through the media as the man with the plan, the man that came to save the day, the man that, you know, invaded other countries to save the country from the enemy. Nigga, you was the enemy. You was the invader, man. All right, but in real time, once again, you're the nigga. You're the street nigga. You're Cain. You're the Machiavellian spirited man. You're the fugitive, the brother slayer that travels the earth. You're the vagabond. You're the fugitive. All right. Well, that's pretty much the point. Hey, beautiful scriptures. I have seen princes walking upon the servants. Princes walking in servants on earth. All right, and servants sent upon horses. And horses represents power. So there are servants, all right, indignous men, all right, degenerate rulers, all right, indignant, all right, servants, all right, who are playing king right now. You're playing king, man. Rulership ain't just about pleasing your flesh, man. It's a kingdom full of Romans just fucking and biting a piece of chicken and fucking and drinking and nah, man. All right, orgies and shit. It's a fucking king, man. Just greed. I want gold. I want silver. Let's kill everybody and strip the gold and strip. No, man. There's a method to everything, man. All right. So the earth, like you watch certain documentaries and certain planet Earth documentaries and stuff, they always tell you how before the 1800s, right, there were so many fucking whales. All right, before the 1900s, there were so many oysters and so many what was it that Gad used to hunt? You know, so many bison, so many buffalo, and it's always one race of people who's responsible for the endangerment of all these species, man. You're a covetous man. You greedy ass nigga, man. You greedy ass nigga. You greedy ass nigga. And you hated us so much because we were innately righteous. You always hated us, E. This is why I said, but Jacob was a plain man. Plain means righteous. Plain means righteous. Because it was a contrast on two spirits. It said Esau was a cunning hunter. But Jacob was a plain man. He wasn't. He had that wild hunting, conquering spirit, man. Jacob was a plain, but you go into plain, it means righteous. That's why in Wisdom of Solomon, Esau was hating on us. Like, this nigga, he think he close to the Most High. Like, he think, you know, it was that same hatred that Cain had towards Abel, because Abel shitted on his fucking sacrifice. Abel, it made you feel like a degenerate, man. It made you feel low. You a hating ass nigga. So now you engineered nigga culture to make us Cain. And you want to be Abel. That's why you call yourself the big nose, man. Small head, man. You want to be Abel and you want to make us Cain, man. You fucking psychopath, man. I would destroy him who destroyed the earth, man. You know? It's pretty much the point. You know? Looking at these walking trails and stuff. You know? That's why you have seeing culture. What is black culture? It's seeing culture. You want to go back in time so bad to get that birthright back. You know? So badly do you want to go back in time, man. But, hey, that's why we get excited about any sign that's indicative of your kingdom going down, you know? It only gets better from here. It's gonna get worse in the flesh. I mean, you know, we're gonna be in the middle of Sodom and Gomorrah as it's getting destroyed. We're gonna be in the middle of Babylon as it gets destroyed. We're gonna be in the middle of Egypt as it collapses. So we're gonna see death around us. But fuck it. Hey, it's the darkest before dawn, you know? It's the darkest before dawn, man. So I can walk on this trail. But nah, it don't work like that, Esau. Nah, boy. And hey, that's why the scripture says what, brothers? All right, first of all, it says better is the end of a thing than the beginning. Better is the end of this man's rulership than the beginning of it, man. Because when those ships first arrived at the shores, was it the island of Hispaniola? That was the beginning of a thing, man. When Christopher Columbus first came over here, that was the beginning of a thing, man. The beginning of a cancer in the earth, man. The beginning of worldwide oppression, man. The beginning of our prison sentence, man. You saw that in the movie Apocalypto, man. You see? Then the scripture says, blessed is he who lives to see the downfall of his enemy. So I be willing, most I keep our spirits in these bodies. All right, we live to see the downfall of our enemy while we're in this flesh. Because really, this flesh is like this flesh, I put it to you like this, the best way I can put it to the spirit. When Ezekiel, all right, when the Most High put Ezra in a trance, he put him in like a holographic simulation. It was equivalent to Morpheus showing Neo what? The Matrix. All right? But it gets even deeper with us because the Most High put us in these bodies to see the movie. And he gave us these bodies, all right, to touch and feel within his simulation. You see? So we're gonna see America getting destroyed. All right, you know, America collapsing, but he put us in these bodies to be in the movie. You see, he put our spirits in these bodies ultimately to be in the movie. All right, you got virtual reality where you put on this headphone, all right, and it's like you're virtually there, right? But the Most High is more badass than Esau Edom with his technology. You know, the Most High put your spirits in these bodies to experience it with all your senses. All right? Because everything that we experience is ultimately a written script. It's a written script, man. Okay? That's what it ultimately is. Everything that we experience is already written. It's a movie. So you know how you got IMAX theaters and you got the 3D theaters, and you pay a little money, you get the 3D experience and the IMAX. You got the Ultra 4K and Ultra HD. Well, this is the most ultra you could get. He put us in these earthly tabernacles, these earth suits, to experience, all right, what we've been prophesizing for since the beginning. As it says in Jude, roughly paraphrasing, even Enoch, the seventh son of Adam, prophesies of basically Yahweh Shai and the angels, 10,000s of his saints. You know, and the water for posting these scriptures too. You know? But, you know, that's pretty much the point, man. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning, and we're not going to let Satan get us, you know, scared, like, oh, man, what's about to happen? Like, nah, man, that's just the flesh. You know, we're supposed to be excited. If your oppressor's house is on fire, you free. You know? This man's house is on fire now. The Jacob's troubles is for the two-thirds of our people. You think the Most High woke us up just to catch hell? We've been catching hell to be exempt from the judgment of 2/3 of our people. Everybody has been eating death penalty dinners. The so-called black woman, her feminism, and her luxury life she's experienced in America. All right, that's her death penalty dinner. Jake and his street nigga kingdom, his street nigga culture, and he being esteemed. This is death penalty. This is death row dinner, man. That's that little last steak before he get electrocuted, man. But the most nigga of niggas, Esau Edom. Nah, that little 1950s little shit he had, that's just a little death row dinner, man. That Great Gatsby shit he had going on back in the roaring 20s, when I was rolling cigars and $100 $100 paper bills. Nah, that was just his little death row dinner, man. You know? That's why the scriptures ultimately says, marvel not at the glory of a sinner. A lot of our people, they marvel at the glory of a sinner. But even, you know, we all did. And even when the Most High showed John, the Revelator, all right, Babylon in the form of a whore, he was like, man, that's a bad bitch, man. You know? You know, he was like, man, shit. He marveled at her, like, damn. Because America in 1920s, she was a baddie. That was a baddie. She was a baddie. Like, she was enchanting. Like, god damn, who was that? That's why all nations were trying to get to her through something called immigration. You see? 1950s, them black and white sitcoms, Leave It to Beaver days. Oh, no, that was her glory years, man. That was her glory years, but now she's waning. Now she's waning. Now she's waning, man. You know? Now she's waning. And now she's about to receive her penalty, her death penalty, for being a whore. And what do you do with a whore? You burn her. And the Hebrew, the Jerusalem way of punishment is open public executions to be an example of people, to be an example of what not to do. So the Israelite way of judgment, Yahweh Bahashem's way of judgment, the ancient way of judgment, is to do open executions to put fear in people so they can know what not to do. All right. And the reason why, all right, when America gets destroyed, and in the Revelation there were ships standing afar off, all right, they were witnessing a public execution. All right, because America, the whore, is going to be burnt. Thermonuclear destruction. Okay? And that's going to be the end of a thing. All right? In the beginning, all right, pursuing that 2 Ezra 6 and 7, there's going to be a beginning of it that followeth after the end of a thing. In that beginning, all right, it's going to be the dawn of the planet of the Jakes. The dawn of the planet of the Jakes, man. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. All right, once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chahakodash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect, Abba Babal, Kamiyah Shalom, Shalom.